Hi, I'm Nalini, and today I'm here to talk to you about the month of December 2025 and the upcoming solstice. Now, for some of us, that's summertime. For some of us, that's wintertime, and the other half of the year. Isn't it amazing that we live on a planet where we have both at once? Gaia is going off script, one could say, which is absolutely a wondrous thing. Everything that we think we know is changing. Now, any good scientist will tell you that a fact is only as good as it stands up until the next discovery. Well, discovery is moving so quickly at this point that our minds literally cannot keep up with it. Gaia is gone off script. She's changing her costumes, her stage sets, even the props. And this is a very good thing. Where we find our stability in this flux, in this flexibility, in this flow, is in stillness, and that stillness we find within us. Okay. There is a hinge event happening as I record this, which is over the weekend of what in the US is called Thanksgiving. Maybe a misnomer at this point, we shall see. But there's a hinge event happening where certain floodgates of information, of light, of power are flexing. It's not a one or the other kind of thing. Or some of them are going on a swivel like a revolving door. Well, what happens when that just goes off planet? When the old forms cease to be in form? When formlessness begins to manifest on the ground, in the physical, for real? Well, it always has. It always has if we look with our hearts. You know, we admire performance on this world, and we are taught to perform. We play roles. We play archetypes. We play genetic patterns. The Vedic question comes up at this point: what shall we play next? What is just sloughing away? What is shedding that we can let go with joy? That was a fun game while it lasted, or not, but most part it was, if we're really honest. But that's gone. And these new energies, higher frequency energies that are coming through, especially beginning in this month of December, they're delicious, like much of our holiday fare. And regardless of what is your path, your tradition, or if you don't have one, if you just enjoy the natural world, whatever it is that you have reverence for that is sacred to you, that is being amplified this month internally, really internally. All the goings on in the world have no effect on that. Truly, they do not. So as we come into our inner stillness, as we hold the beautiful portal that we each are, we are each a portal. What comes through you? What moves through you? It might be any role, any performance, any act of creativity. What comes through you? This is the way Source ladles light into this world as you, as a full embodiment. And we are coming into full embodiment now. Some of us who've spent our lifetime studying this are gobsmacked by the beginner's mind phase we are now in again. And I mean, again. You know what I mean? This is a whole new way of perceiving. Okay, enlightenment is actually about perception. Everything in this world, any bubble of reality is about perception. So our perception is shifting, and it's not really for us to say, well, how? How is it shifting? Let's make a category for this. Let's make labels and boxes. Why? They're just going to change tomorrow or 2 hours from now. So what I hear from Source about this December is go within. Be still and know the source of sacredness by whatever name. And let that be the balance, the flow that you are, not just that guides you, but that really the wisdom you are becoming. You have always had this within you. You have always been this. There's nothing to do or to earn or to make puddles out of anymore. It's all about receiving this new energy, these new frequencies. And yes, there are CMEs, the solar flares are helping with that. And they're a little weird for our bodies sometimes. But this is really about embodying a new way. This new way is fluid, very flexible, has no rigid structures yet. They will cohese and coalesce over time, perhaps. But the shift we're in right now is it's the birthing. You know, we've been in the birth canal. Some of us have felt the contractions. This is the emergence, and we have no idea who we will be. Now, idea is a mental term. So consider from the heart. The heart has always known, the essence of you has always known that you are here to lay the light in your own way and help to weave a symphony of love, peace, joy, and harmony. And maybe it doesn't feel like that in the world right now, but that's a different world. You don't live there anymore. Have you noticed? The wisdom that comes through you. Yes, wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is easy to acquire, actually. Wisdom comes from experiencing, allowing, and from being invited by Source, which we all are, into an expression of fullness. How wise have you become? Well, your mind doesn't know. My mind doesn't know. No one's does. What is expressing through you? And how will those waves form into practicality? So they will. They are about to. And yet, everything that wasn't that has to dissolve first. And that's what's happening this month, this December 2025. We are going through a mass dissolution. Gaia is changing her costume, her stage sets, her presence, her role, and especially her performance. And so must we. We must shift the way that we focus on how we perform in the world and become instead. I can report that actually plays through us in a much easier and very relieving way. So I wish you all a good and joyful and wonderful sacred passage for this month. May it bring you new life in a new way.